Peace and love, fam. Come on into the building. Come on into the room. It's your boy Unc about to break it down for you. Hope you guys are doing well, regardless of the situation. Come on into the room. I'm gonna got me some things today for my hemp leaf to break it down. Give a shout out when you come into the room. Excuse me. Got 6 people in the house. Give a shout out. Let me see who you are. Talking about immunity. We're gonna wait till some more people get up into the house. What's up? What's up, Lachey? How you doing? How life treating you? Where you at? Where you from, Lachey? What's up, Don? What's going on with you? Your Unc live in effect. Unc is live in effect. All right. So we're gonna get into it just a minute. All right. Hope you guys are doing well. We're gonna talk about that cellulite too. We'll talk about how to avoid putting on those extra pounds with you being locked down the way that you're locked down. You know what I mean? There's ways to combat that. Don't allow that boredom to seep in. What's up, Columbia in the house? I'm gonna give some shout out. What's up, Christy? I see you. What's going on with you, Mississippi, South Mississippi in the house? What's up, Toy? Is that Toys? Yeah. What's up, Toys Blessing in the house? Alfred, what's up? Columbia, South Carolina. Diane, what's up? Mississippi. We got 2 Mississippis in the house. Give a big thumbs up when you come into the house too, guys. All right, we'll talk about a few things real quick. Dealing with that immunity, guys. Many of you are shook, but you should be concerned with the coronavirus going on because there's a lot of people succumbing to the virus. You know what I mean? So this is real. I'm not trying to say that it's not real. But at the end of the day, what's up, Dallas, Texas in the house? That's you, Toy. All right. So at the end of the day, guys, your number one defense against anything is your immune system. And many of us have a compromised immune system because of the things that we have been consuming, the things that we are under, such as stress, and just not knowing what it is that we're doing that compromises the immune system. Anything that causes inflammation in the body, whether it's food, whether it's drink, whether it's the over-the-counter meds that many of us take, cause inflammation in the body. And this inflammation compromises the immune system and other systems. Stress, again, that's one of the biggest detriments to the immune system. This guy by the name of Dr. Bruce Lipton, he was a stem cell researcher for many years, and he used to do researches on the stem cells and cells, and he used to put them in what is called a petri dish. That's like making the same atmosphere that basically that your blood is, and he'll have what is called a petri dish, and he'll put 2 identical genetically identical cells into the petri dish, and he'll put different types of substances. And some of them will give beneficial nutrients in one, and then the other he would put toxins in that one. And the cells that had the nutrients that was beneficial, they move towards the nutrient, opening their arms and accepting the nutrients in so they can grow. And the cells, same identical cells that he put in the other petri dish with the toxins, they actually withdrew themselves, closed down, and that didn't allow it to grow. And subsequently, those cells died out. So again, guys, you got to realize what it is that we're putting in our body plays a big role on how our body functions and how our immune system works. You know what I mean? So dealing with 2 things that can really benefit you when it comes to your immune system: vitamin C and zinc. With the vitamin C, guys, you want to try to get that vitamin C with bioflavonoids in it because that helps to absorb the vitamin C into the body. So how the vitamin C works is that it promotes the growth of white blood cells. So the white blood cells that are in your body, they actually help to fight any viruses. So what happens to the white blood cells, they turn into what is called lymphocytes, and the body transforms those lymphocytes into what is called T cells. And the T cells are like guided missiles towards viruses. That's why vitamin C is so important. So while you stand in the house, those of you who are standing in the house, you want to do something to boost the immune system. All right. So that's a great way to do it with the vitamin C. Also with zinc. Zinc actually stops viruses from replicating themselves because that's what the virus wants to do. And that's how it destroys the immune system with its ability to replicate. Zinc binds to the virus and stops it from replicating. So you want to make sure that you're getting foods or herbs that have zinc in them and you're getting a decent amount. All right. All right, let's look again. What's up? Happy blessed Houston, Texas. Texas. And what's up? Thumbs up, everyone. Diane said thumbs up. Michelle, what's up, Michelle? She said, hey, family. Jade Hershey, what's up, Jade? Your uncle in the house trying to drop some knowledge on you guys, trying to keep you safe as far as don't just sit in the house and do nothing. Excuse me. Don't just sit in the house and do nothing. Do something that's going to help build the immune system, guys. Me personally, I'm out and about. I don't wear no mask. I keep the six feet distance or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm not standing in the house when I'm not feeling any type of anything but healthy. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm doing a lot of things that I feel are working to really strengthen my immune system. So I can't be afraid. You know what I mean? That's me. Like if you are living in fear, again, you're weakening your immune system. This is not to say don't be mindful and don't be aware of what is going on. But at the end of the day, your immune system is your number one defense against anything. And if you're doing something to boost the immune system, then you're gonna have the best chance of dealing with anything that comes your way. And again, those of you who are older, then of course you want to take even more precautions. But those of us who are younger, I'm not saying to be reckless, but at the end of the day, if you build the immune system, you do the things that's necessary to build the immune system, eat in a way, that is going to benefit the body all the way, then you're going to give yourself the best chance to do what it is that you need to do and not worry about being compromised by the virus. All right. So many individuals are having a hard time as far as money is concerned, X, Y, Z, and it's a difficult time. So that stress definitely is real. You know what I mean? What's up, Miss Earth, Wind, and Fire? All right, that's back in the day. I grew up on that. I ain't gonna stay too much longer, guys. But if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comment section. I mean, in the chat section. You know what I mean? Also, guys, dealing with that cellulite. I did a video a while back on the cellulite, and I was supposed to do a part 2 and part 3. I never got back to it. But with the cellulite, basically what you can do, guys, and what is happening to the body is this. It's two things that really are happening when you're dealing with the cellulite. Either the fat up under the skin is spread what is called the why that name eludes me. It's a spider-like web connection, the fascia tissue. That's FACIA. The fat underneath that is spreading it because that tissue is like a almost like a crossword knitting thing where you got holes in it, and it spreads it open, and then it allows a dimple to come into the skin. The way you combat that is, number one, trying to get enough collagen in the system to help with the connective tissue and that fascia. Also reduce fat and build the muscle. Those are two things that you can focus on doing. Another thing is certain foods that really do damage to the fascia, which makes it weak and it crimples. So meaning that the fascial tissue that connects and keeps the skin tight, it starts to weaken and become sticky and actually drops, and that pulls the skin down, and you actually are dealing with cellulite that way as well. So again, it comes back to nutrition, comes back to reducing or finding a way to reduce fat, not necessarily the fat intake, but the fat that your body is storing. And the best way to do that is to eat healthy and to actually exercise if you can. And on that note, I'm doing Zoom live trainings for many of my clients since they've shut down everything and no one can really move around. So if anybody is interested in that, you could just email me at, I'm gonna put my email down here real quick. It's gonna be read.monte29@yahoo.com. And we can do some live training via Zoom. So I'm always hustling, guys. I never let anything stop me from doing what I need to do. All right, let me look at some more people enter the house. All right, what's up, Sandra? Alana in the house. What's up? Is that Carlita? Carletta? I might be pronouncing it wrong. What's up? Yeah, so that's basically what's going on with that, guys. So definitely, while you're in the house, guys, you don't want to allow yourself to become even more unhealthy because you're sitting around not doing anything and you're consuming a bunch of food or drinking a ton of alcohol. You know what I mean? That's going to in turn make your situation that much worse when you come up out of your quarantine. Like I said, for me, I'm not really quarantining. I'm out and about. I'm doing what the things I need to do. I get out and walk like 2 hours a day now. You know what I mean? And I have to move about and do the things that I need to do. Again, I'm not denying that people are dying in big numbers from the virus. But again, I'm doing things personally that I feel is going to protect me and strengthen my immune system if I was exposed to the virus, to be able to do away with the virus without it causing me any complications. And again, I'm doing some things that actually strengthen the immune system. Fasting strengthens the immune system. Also, cold showers, guys. And like I heard of this a long time ago, and I was just totally against it because I couldn't imagine myself getting into the shower cold. But now I've conditioned myself to take cold showers. Now, the reason cold showers are beneficial is two-pronged. It helps, again, the body to regulate and learn how to heat itself up. In turn, that allows the body to use what is called brown fat to burn fat. So that's another way to increase the fat burning from the inside. It's called thermogenic heating of the body. Now, also, the heating of the body from the inside with the organs is vital when it's dealing with viruses as well. So what happens, why they call it the cold season, is this, guys. We're out in the cold and we're taking in cold air, and the body temperature of the organs may drop. And this is prime conditions for virus to take a hold of the body. So if you want to try to keep the body internally at the 98.6 or 0.7, I forget exactly what it is, temperature, then you give yourself a better chance of not catching viruses. So that's why viruses seem to come around in the cold months of the year, the flu and all those type of things. All right. So that's another thing that you guys want to be aware of. And also drinking hot teas, ginger, consuming cayenne pepper. If you can do it in the caps, I found that to be much easier to consume. This also heats up the body. They also are called thermogenic herbs. And I'm making a short video on that, and I'll be dropping that tomorrow. It's only a 1-minute video. It's real quick, but it goes through everything quick. And I'm sharing that knowledge with you guys. All right. Let's look and see who else in it. What's up, Victoria? What's going on with you? God bless. What's up, Tay Speaks, Atlanta? God bless. Good. Yeah, Alfred, I actually have black seed oil. For me, when I was taking it, it's been about a year and some change. I really didn't see the effects that they had claimed, but that's just me. I'm not saying that it doesn't work. I didn't see the effects of it. And with many things, it may be what else you're doing in order to get the whole effect of any of these herbal or natural remedies. You know what I mean? So right now I'm doing a lot of things that outside of taking the herbs that are really giving the herbs the chance to work in the body. Like I said, you got to be able to, if you guys are familiar with Doctor Sebi, Doctor Sebi was great for healing people with herbs, but his number one thing was to fast and then apply the herbs to the individuals, and the individuals and the herbs was able to take hold and then really work with the individuals. So again, guys, it's about the environment that you are putting your body in, as far as, are you cleansing the body? Are you putting it in the best possible position to utilize and maximize the effects of the herbs. You know what I mean? So again, black seed oil, I hear a lot about it. I hear a lot of people talk about it. I actually bought it. When I was using it, I couldn't tell if it was working for me the way I've been able to see other herbs that I've utilized and am utilizing on a daily basis actually work to help correct some issues that I was dealing with. Large prostate. I was able to use the saw palmetto and the stinging nettle root to really get that under control, and I have no issue with that anymore. Because at one time I was, and it's a little personal, I was like, could barely even urinate. It wasn't coming out at all because of the enlargement of the prostate, but I was able to utilize those two herbs along with other herbs. Those were the two herbs that were specific for the prostate that I was using. And there's more that are specific to the prostate, but I also was using other herbs as well. I continuously use the sea moss. I use the dandelion root. I use a ton of herbs, to be honest with you, to deal with any of the issues that I got. Like I said, I got a heart issue, SVT. I don't take any meds. I'm dealing with that with the herbs. I had cyst on the kidneys. I deal with that with the herbs. And all this was before I went vegan and before I got into the herb game. I've been doing vegan for 3 years. Been really into the herbs about 2 years. You know what I mean? You say, yeah, thanks, JD. Yeah, I'm glad you called me as well. What's up, Irene? It's been a minute. Glad you called me. Khalil, the challenge right there, cold showers. I enjoyed many of your videos. That's right. I took a lot of notes. Yeah, with the cold shower, guys, what you do, I'm just doing it. I just started doing it and I'm easing myself into it. I don't just jump into it and it's already cold. I start off, you know what I mean, with it being warm, and then I gradually take it up to cold, and then I get it as cold as I can get it, and then I go from there. And my body's starting to adjust. The breathing is the biggest thing with that, because your body wants to really rapidly breathe if you're not used to it. And now I'm getting used to it. Still tries to rapidly breathe, but I'm getting a little bit better with it. And like I said, I was totally against it, but once I started to do more research on it, I realized that this is something that can be greatly beneficial. If you get a chance, I'm gonna type this in the where I'm at. All right, I'm back. My bad, guys. I'm gonna type this. I'm gonna Wim Huff. They call him the Iceman, and he's absolutely he's done a great job of proving the limits of the human organism are very few limits. He's been able to accomplish some great things, and they've been tested in university, etc., to find what university had thought the human body could do. So check that dude out. And he has some great breathing techniques as well. So breathing as well, guys, goes a long way to help with the immune system, to help with the body, to help to eliminate toxins from the body, and to help, like I said, really release those innate healing powers of the human body. I know people think people are crazy when they talk about how strong and how powerful the human body is, but that's because we haven't really tapped into it, because we've not been taught or educated into entering into the depths of the human body and really figuring out how to release those natural chemicals and things that we have naturally that fight off disease, that heal the body, etc. You know what I mean? So again, I try to live by what it is that I talk about. What's up, say Potts? Good evening. Or Pats. What's up, Pats? Good evening. Good. Sonny. What's up, Sonny B? It's been a minute. How about that? Yeah, it's been South Carolina in the house. It's been a while since I seen you. I really ain't been live in a while either. So I'm not gonna stay too much longer, guys. I'm gonna stay probably another few minutes. Then I'm gonna get on up out of here. Hopefully me and Sharon will be able to do a video together soon. You know what I mean? Live video. I know y'all like to hear us go back and forth. She like to act up. She don't want to listen to. So, it is what it is. So again, guys, don't panic because we're under this type of assault from a virus. Make some lifestyle changes. Learn about your immune system. Learn how to boost the immune system. Trying to hide from a virus and not boosting your immune system is absolutely backwards. You need to boost the immune system. And they're not really giving you that in the mainstream media. I don't even listen to the mainstream media. I started out, I needed to see what was going on. I get enough information from those who I'm in contact with, but I don't want to hear that fear mongering and that the constant panic that they're putting into the air. You know what I mean? I like to say this, guys. What has the CDC? And then again, I'm not minimizing the effect of the virus and the death toll that is mounting, and those who have to be very, very cautious of not catching that. You know what I mean? Because what is happening is really destroying the respiratory system, causing pneumonia, etc. And like earlier, guys, for those who you stepped in, the vitamin C with bioflavonoids and the zinc, I explained to that how those things actually help the body protect itself. So if you missed that, go back to the beginning of the video because it's not too far in that I broke that down. And that's something that you guys want to know and learn about. You know what I mean? What's up, Cheryl Dax? I see you. You're a little bit late. Delaware's in the house. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, yeah. Sonny B, they taking everything. They taking everything. No doubt about it. Yeah, but again, guys, on that cold, it's natural ways that you can really start to heal the body. Cold showers, the breathing techniques, all those things actually work. You got to give them time, guys. You can't just expect that it's just going to start to do magical things for you. You have to give it time because we've done so many things against what is natural that the body has to adjust. But fasting 20 to 23 hours a day is a great way to build the immune system. I'm at 22 hours a day now. Back when I was in prison back in the 90s, I was going 23 hours a day. When I got home out of prison, I went back to living the lifestyle of eating all types of stuff. And then I landed up in the position that I'm working out of now. My health was destroyed. But this opportunity now that everything is pretty much shut down has given me an opportunity to get back to 22, 23 hour fasting daily. And that's going to help to boost the immune system. And that's going to be something great. So what happens with you fast in the way that I'm talking about? And if you're able to fast 72 hours once a month, that really goes a long way to help to reboot the immune system. Many studies have been done on that. But even before the studies, back in the 90s, we was doing that. We was fasting 23 hours. And then at the end of the month, 3 days, we would fast 72 hours straight. You know what I mean? You have tea, water, but you don't want to consume anything that has any type of calories or anything that's sweet. What I'm doing now is taking what I call herbal elixir. I put my herbs. I'm getting a lot of herbs in what is called tincture form, more so of the bottles. I don't have them near me, but I think you guys seen it before. But that's easier to get into the system. So I put it into a bottle of water. I get about 4 or 5 of my herbs, like the maca root. I'm dealing with what is called eleuthero. That's good for the respiratory system. Maca root is called an adaptogen herb. It helps to lower cortisol and stress. So again, that's good for the immune system. I'm utilizing the oregano oil. That's powerful. Now with the oregano oil, guys, you have to be real careful with that because that can make you sick. Excuse me. If you don't, if you're not doing it right. But if you have it in the tincture form already mixed, then it tells you how to do it. All right. So yeah. Yep. Looking at some more things. Yeah. What's up, wonderful? May 073. Hope she says hey to everybody. Carletta says, love the two of you all's energy. So funny. I think she's talking about me and Sharon. Had the flu in January. I felt like I was dying. I understand that. I worked 10 days, bed packed. Yep. Mucus projected out of my mouth was scary. Yeah. So yeah, that's what it is, guys. You got to get that mucus out of your body and stop the mucus from building up in the body. You know what I mean? Another way to do that is the sea moss is great for busting up the mucus. Again, Dr. Sebi, the great Dr. Sebi, he knew exactly what he was talking about. Alfred, yep. Yeah, Dr. Sebi, it's Dr. Sebi. It's Dr. Sebi. Alfred, I just saw that. So it's Sebi. And like I say, if you haven't heard of Dr. Sebi, then definitely you have to research him. He's amazing. He cured almost any disease that you can think of that we were faced with. And the reason we know that he was able to do it is because New York State brought him up on charges that he was practicing medicine without a license, and he was making false claims about curing things. But he went in, this was back in 1987. They brought him in on charges. They arrested him. They took him to trial. He beat him flat out because he was able to bring the patients in who had went to regular doctors first to say that they had the disease. And after being with Dr. Sebi, they were cured of the disease. So he's not a fraud. He's not a fake. Anything that this Western society doesn't understand or doesn't want you to know or doesn't make money off of, they're going to try to vilify them. You can't believe what you hear coming out of people who haven't cured anything. Cancer is still on the uprise and billions of dollars are going into it. Heart disease is still killing. I think it's the #1 killer in America, and it's still rising. All the autoimmune diseases are still rising. So what are they curing? They're curing nothing. Now, this is not to say that in acute situation, medicines are necessary. So I do agree in acute situations where you're going to die immediately and you can take a medicine from the pharmaceutical that can stop that, by all means do so. However, to be a long-term solution, as i.e. most of us are given prescriptions to just mask the symptoms of what it is that we're dealing with, that destroys the body in the end and it kills the body. It may slow you from dying, but it's killing you as well. You understand what I'm saying? There are natural ways to heal the body. It just takes a lot of work, takes a lot of discipline, and most of us don't have the discipline. I'm just being honest with you. Most of us don't want to do what it's going to take to heal the body naturally. And that's just a fact because it is work. And you have to give up certain things, especially most of the nutritional things that you've been taught is good for the body and it's healthy. They've taught you wrong. You know what I mean? I like this saying right here. Just because you can do it doesn't make it natural. And that's a fact. And again, most people will not be disciplined enough to take the steps that they need in order to heal the body naturally. Therefore, they will fall short. You know what I mean? Let me see. It say, how does it build up? Something I'm eating. I'm scared. So how does what build up, Carletta? You got to explain what you're talking about. Yeah. Yep. Definitely that, Carletta. Yeah, the mucus builds up because the mucus is actually trying to protect the body. It's building up because it's trying to stop mucus traps, pathogens, viruses, and things. But what happens is if you're not able to clear and heal the body of the virus, the mucus is still fighting it, but it's blocking up and it's actually blocking off your the functioning of the body. Now it becomes a detriment once it starts to build in the body because you're dealing or fighting inflammation or fighting a virus, and it actually blocks off the body from functioning the way it needs to function, blocks off the lungs and the air to the lungs. Although it's trying to help you, it's actually now starting to hurt you. So now you have to find a way to release the mucus, to rid the body of the mucus so that it can function regularly again. So it's the overbuild. Mucus is good in its mucus in the lining of the body where it's supposed to be, but once it starts to get out and fight those things and start to block off certain things, then it can become detrimental if you're not removing it from the body. And that's why cleansing the body of mucus with the sea moss, with other herbs, particular herbs that really fight mucus in the respiratory system. It's the osha root. It really fights and removes mucus from the respiratory tract, from the lungs, etc. So that's another thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, mucus is vicious. Dr. Sebi knew exactly what he was talking about. He said the only disease was mucus. I mean, everything that happens is because mucus, when you are attacked in whatever situation, wherever it's at in the body, the mucus is starting to build up, trying to protect you, but now it's starting to hurt you because you're not removing it from the body, not detoxing the body of it, and it blocks the movement of those organs and the nutrients getting in, and then you end up dying or becoming super ill from the disease. Yeah, yeah, you got to get that mucus out of you, and that's what it is. If it doesn't come up out of you, it will kill you. Definitely. Yeah. All right, guys. So that was enough right there. We'll be back in. We'll get back onto it. Hope you guys have a beautiful night. Again, make the most out of what it is that you're doing. Be creative. You know what I mean? Just don't stress, over stress. I know it's tough. Many of us are without income. So we're put in a bad situation. All right. So you guys have a beautiful night. All right. I'll catch you guys hopefully in the next day or two. Me and your girl Sharon. I'm gonna put her in her place because she like to get out of line. And don't y'all go in trying to defend her. All right. Listen to what Unc's saying. Now y'all have a beautiful one. All right. Peace and love. Peace and love.